Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mythlook with your host, Nitin Nair. Now, today we are going to be looking at Greek mythology once again because it has always excited us, and it's something that we as a whole community have grown up reading and listening to throughout the time from when we were kids. So, as you know, we've introduced Greek mythology a little while ago. We've already explored some amazing creatures, and the character that we are going to be speaking about today is considered to be the mother of all dangerous beasts. Yes, I'm going to be talking about Echidna. In Greek mythology, Echidna is also known as the mother of all mythological monsters. Hercules' killing of Echidna's own children caused her great distress, and she and Typhon decided to go after the gods of Mount Olympus, as Zeus was eventually blamed, as it was his offspring who did the killing. Despite Echidna's ordeal, Zeus was able to treat her with a great amount of mercy, and he let her go back to her cave in Arima. Some sources claim that Echidna will live in the cave forever, while others claim that the giant Argus Pantopes killed her while she was sleeping. In a mythological story about Echidna, the monster was said to be a threat to people who were passing through her cave. Despite this, the presence of Echidna is still useful to explain the various mythological creatures that are featured in various stories of heroism and valor in Greek mythology. Now, regardless of whether or not Echidna is a male or female, she is typically described as a combination of a deadly serpent and a beautiful nymph. Her lower body was that of a snake with single or a double serpent tail, while her upper body was definitely feminine. Echidna also reportedly had other characteristics that are considered to be very menacing, such as eating raw flesh. In Hesiod's account, Echidna is described as a fearsome snake that was half beautiful and half irresistible. He said that she was a beast like neither mortal men nor the undying gods. She was also half a nymph and half a large snake, which he referred to as great and awful. Hesiod claims that Echidna had around 100 heads, which is similar to the number of snake heads that Typhon had. Aristophanes was a prominent figure in the 5th century BC, referred to Echidna as a denizen of the underworld. According to Theogony, Ceto and Perseus were the parents of Echidna, while in Hesiod, the same two are responsible for Typhon. In the mythographer Apollodorus' account, the parents of Echidna were named Gaea and Tartarus. Among Echidna's offspring with Typhon were dragons such as Ladon, who protected the golden apples of the Hesperides, Hydra, Chimera, whom we've discussed earlier, Orthus, Cerberus, and the Colossian dragon who protected the golden fleece. Among the other creatures that Echidna have been linked to are the Sphinx, a winged lion with a woman's head, the Caucasian eagle that ate the liver of Prometheus, the Nemean lion who was killed by Hercules, and a mythological creature known as the Crommyonian sow. Nonnus also claims that she is the mother of the venom-spitting huge sun with snaky feet, who was an ally of Cronus in their war against Zeus. In Hesiod, the Oceanids Electra and Thomas' daughters, the Harpies, are said to be offsprings of Typhon and Echidna, while the sea serpents that attacked the Trojan peace Laocoon during the Trojan War may also have been Echidna's offspring. According to Smyrnaeus, the sea serpents that attacked Laocoon were some of the frightening creatures that were terrorizing the ancient world. Echidna is also sometimes linked to the viper, which was a child of Hercules, the Scythian king. Apart from being very large in size and possessing strength that could rival the gods, Echidna is known more for being the mother of various monsters who caused anguish in the lives of the Greeks. Most Greek mortals and demigods rose to prominence by either killing or outwitting one of Echidna's children. Hercules in his 12 labors had to encounter 6 of Echidna's children. One of the most intrinsic animals of the New Zealand ecosystem, the Echidna, is named after the Greek monster, as it displays both mammalian and reptilian characters, as it is a mammal that lays eggs like the platypus. Although Echidna by herself has very limited influence in modern culture, Her children have always been part of retelling in adaptations, in cinema, TV, and plenty of other literary and artistic works. As you can see, none of the major characters or monsters in Greek mythology could have been possible without Echidna, and that also means that many of the heroic characters that we've seen, like Hercules and Jason and many of the others, could not have had their moments of valor if Echidna had not given birth to these amazing beasts. We will be exploring a lot more of Echidna's children and the other monsters in Greek mythology in the days to come. So stay tuned to our channel, click subscribe, like and share the video so that others can also enjoy it. And apart from that, also please go ahead and listen to the podcast that we have for you and subscribe and leave a review for us as well. Thank you very much. This is your host Nitin Nair signing out by reminding you once again that Mythlok is the home of mythology.